Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Monday, February 12th, 2024. A helicopter crashed in the open desert on Friday near Nipton left 6 people dead. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department confirmed that the helicopter crashed approximately 1/4 mile east of Interstate 15 near the northern border of the Mojave National Preserve and near the state line at approximately 10:15 p.m. The helicopter is reported to have left from Palm Springs Airport and was headed toward Las Vegas. Though the people in the crash have not been identified by the county coroner, a major Nigerian bank announced that its CEO, Herbert Wigwe, was one of the 6 killed along with his wife and son. The cause of the crash is under investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board and the Federal Aviation Administration. The Morongo Unified School District is expected to eliminate 40 positions this week. The MUSD Board of Trustees will consider a preliminary classified layoff resolution that, if approved, would eliminate 40 MUSD staff positions. Among those positions are some campus safety coordinator positions, deaf hearing impaired positions, noon supervisor positions, several disabled positions, classroom positions, and more. The agenda indicates that these positions will be, quote, abolished owing to a lack of work and or lack of funds. The board will consider this resolution at Tuesday's regularly scheduled meeting, which is open to the public. The meeting will be held at 6 p.m. at Joshua Tree Elementary School. Z107.7 will have a closer look at the agenda tomorrow, and we'll have a recap of Tuesday's meeting Wednesday morning. The California State Fish and Game Commission begins their 2-session monthly meeting today. There are no agenda items related to local high desert flora or fauna, but the public is always invited to provide comments on issues beyond the scope of what is outlined in the meeting's agenda. The meeting kicks off this morning at 8:30 a.m. and continues tomorrow. Though it is being held in Sacramento, you can attend the meeting virtually at a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. The San Bernardino County Clerk is preparing for Valentine's Day, its busiest day of the year, and they're coming to Joshua Tree. As the county entity responsible for issuing marriage licenses and performing civil wedding ceremonies, Valentine's Day is a big day for both newlyweds and county clerk staff. Cupid's eternal sidekick, Gabriel Hart, tells us how to tie the knot and where.
Our busiest day of the year for marriages is here once again, said San Bernardino County Assessor Recorder County Clerk Chris Wilhite. He says, quote, our team eagerly awaits Valentine's Day each year. They decorate our lobbies in anticipation of celebrating the lovebirds wishing to tie the knot, unquote. Couples looking to get married through the county clerk offices must review the marriage license requirements and complete an application at arc.cbcounty.gov/marriage prior to booking their marriage service appointment online. County clerk offices offering marriage services on Valentine's Day include San Bernardino Hall of Records, High Desert Government Center in Hesperia, and ARC Mobile Unit Bob Burke Government Center in Joshua Tree. To learn more about the San Bernardino County Clerk's marriage services, including hours, times, and appointment information, please visit arc.cbcounty.gov/marriage. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
If you're a military veteran who has been unable to cross the county for services, the county's Veteran Affairs Office is coming to the high desert. San Bernardino County Veterans Affairs announced last week that its field site will visit the Morongo Basin area. Veterans and their families now have access to an accredited Veterans Service Officer who can assist them with all their VA benefit needs. Every second Wednesday of the month, which includes this coming Wednesday, February 14th, a VSO will provide VA benefits assistance at the Joshua Tree Courthouse at 6527 White Feather Road in Joshua Tree from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. All services provided by San Bernardino County Veterans Affairs are free. Additional offices are located in San Bernardino, Hesperia, and Rancho Cucamonga. On last Friday's Up Close show, host Gary Daigneault spoke to special guest Rhonda Coleman, director of Groundwork Arts, a local organization whose mission is to ensure students, their families, and teachers have equitable access to the arts. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart rejoins us with a closer look at this vibrant discussion.
As Daigneault and Coleman discussed where she sees herself in the context of Groundworks, Coleman explained how she sees her role as a connector between students and artists.
Are obviously rich with artists, performers, filmmakers, writers, photographers, dancers. So we have this incredible richness of talent, and all these kids, many of whom have not interacted with an artist, been to a gallery, a museum. And so our idea was to connect them. And I feel like that's my job. I'm a connector. It's my job to bring the artists into the schools and introduce the kids to things they might not ordinarily come across.
While Coleman currently brings working artists into MUSD schools, she explained how helpful this program was during COVID for family morale with their kids stuck at home.
Started as an after-school art program, trying to determine where funding could help bring them in, and then COVID hit, and it was. One of our artists, Heather Sprague, she's one of our primary artists and someone I depend on a great deal. She kind of predicted COVID a little bit. We had talked about putting art projects online, but not for a while. And within a week, the school shut down on the 13th, and by the 20th, we had artists all from our homes decided on a topic, each recorded some videos, had George Davies, who is an incredible filmmaker, pull everything together, put it online, so those kids had a different art project every week.
Reporting for Z107.7, this is Gabriel Hart.
And finally, Theater 29's resident improvisational comedy troupe, the Rotating Players, prove that love is a funny thing in live performance February 17th. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas says the improvisers want to show you the love.
Love is a funny thing, and the Rotating Players Improv is here to prove it. Prepare for an evening of side-splitting scenes and unexpected twists, all inspired by the quirks and joys of love. Whether you're in a relationship, flying solo, or just looking for a good time, this Valentine's Day-themed improv show promises something for everyone. Join host Leon McNeltier and improvisers Jesse Worstel, Graham Cooley, Charles Harvey, Benjamin Bees, along with special guests Kurt Schopner and Emily Riley for a night of lovely laughs and cuddly crack-ups. The resident improv troupe is known for its quick wit and ability to turn everyday scenarios into comedic gold, making this a must-attend event for those looking for a memorable Valentine's Day celebration. Tickets for the PG-13 improv show are available now at theater29.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.